Welcome, millionaires and billionaires. As always, I aim to bring you truth, knowledge, and wisdom to assist you in your journey through crypto. So this is a interesting video, guys. It's a prediction video where I'm going to be sharing with you what's about to happen within the next few weeks, few months, and eventually a few years to come, and we'll take a look at whatever is happening right now. So if you are new to the channel, welcome new viewers, new subscribers, and I'd like to introduce you to one of the biggest project in 2023, the Ghost Ledger, which is a privacy crypto wallet, which is launching very soon via pre-sale and also a stealth launch. Do get into the Telegram, so you do get an early entry in pre-sale, guys, so you don't miss out in an opportunity like this to get in early at the ground floor. The link is in the description below, as well as the Telegram link website, and also join the Twitter. So we're gonna take a look at recent news events that's been happening, guys. I've made previous videos and I've been speaking on the VCs about, and I've been writing on Instagram, on Facebook for the past months, telling you guys to prepare your mind for what's about to happen, which is aliens to reveal themselves to you, because you're not alone, guys. So UK is saying to prepare for a wave of extraterrestrial sightings in the UK, and it's not just in the UK, guys. It's gonna be global, and if you are, I'm pretty sure most of you are aware already that there's so many sightings that's already taking place. Is because they want to show themselves to you, and slowly, before they come down physically, so you can see them physically. So the first is you're gonna see the sightings, then you'll start to see the aircrafts come down, and then you'll start to see the actual aliens. But there is also an event that's about to take place as well, where it involves the US. It's called Project Bluebeam. If you're not familiar with it, do some research on it. Excuse me. Project Bluebeam is, like I said, if you're not in the Telegram, do get into the Telegram, because every day we post news events, we post videos of what's happening, so everyone is staying updated as far as what's happening in the world, and no one is being caught off guard. So we are sharing a lot of knowledge, so everyone is up to speed. So we're gonna watch this clip here, and the fact, and then we'll cover everything else.
I just wanted to make sure we address this from the White House. I know there have been questions and concerns about this, but there is no indication of aliens or extraterrestrial activity with the.
Notice they say there's no extraterrestrial activity. The fact that they have to say it to already tell you they're lying to you. I mean, they never tell the truth anyway.
These recent takedowns, again, there is no indication of aliens or terrestrial activity with these recent takedowns. Wanted to make sure that the American people knew that, all of you knew that, and it was important for us to say that from here, because we've been hearing a lot about it. I'm not. I'm just, I loved E.T., the movie, but I'm just going to leave it there.
Officials at the Pentagon, when asked explicitly if they were ruling out any kind of extraterrestrial presence, said they weren't ruling anything out. And yet at the beginning of today's briefing, albeit with her usual winning smile, Ms. Jean-Pierre seemed to rule out any extraterrestrial activity.
I don't think the American people need to worry about aliens with respect to these craft, period. I don't think there's any more that needs to be said there.
Okay, guys, so why is the military keep spotting so many unidentified flying objects and then shooting them? I mean, guys, the aliens have been here all around us. They are in the media, and they are high in the higher ups. They're in politics, in the music industry. They've been around us. They've just been masquerading as humans. They do have the technology to cloak themselves to look human. So sometimes you'll see some glitches where the eyes will quickly changes, and then that's a telltale sign that that person is an alien. But especially the reptilians, they are all over the music industry, and they've positioned themselves in higher powers and into politics as well. So they've been around for decades, and the United States government been working with them for the past since the 1950s in exchange for technologies. They were giving the government technology. In return, the government would give them human bodies to operate on, to probe, because some of them, their main food sources are human. That's not all of them. Just like the aliens, they are just like humans, guys. There's some that's good, there's some that's bad. So like I said, if you are a good person, if you are compassionate, kind, then you don't have to worry about ever encountering a negative ET or a bad ET, because you will attract what you are, not what you want. So the key is to raise your vibration, become become compassionate, become a good human being, and then this is where you're only going to attract good ETs to you. So this is where karma does come into effect, where if you've been doing bad to others, the aliens will be doing bad to you as well. So as above, so below. So humans think they were inferior, but there's another race, a species out there that's way more superior than the human. And like the reptilians, their main source of food is human. So this is why a lot of abduction were being taken place. And the reason why they say they're spotting so many and shooting them down, what they are going to do is, let's look this up. They are going to do what it's called Project Bluebeam, where it's a holographic projection that's going to be in the sky, where you will see, it seems like it's an alien invasion, but it's not going to be real. They're just piggybacking of the actual alien disclosure that's taking place. Let's look up Project Bluebeam. See if we can see some videos here. Well, you can research it on your own. I'm not sure if I'm seeing anything here. Let's watch this and see.
In 1986, while stationed at an underground installation near Boulder, Colorado, I was introduced to Project Skybeam by Lieutenant General Andrew Garris. I was then led down a corridor and into a large hangar where a stealth bomber hovered only 20 feet above me. I stood there confused. Then Garris looked over me and smiled, then asked if I was certain of what I was seeing. I replied, of course. What else could it be? I was then shocked to find out that this wasn't a real craft. It was a projected hologram. Since the early 1950s, scientists have been developing holographic technology, and over the years improved it to a state that we can only imagine.
Okay.
I stood there still solid.
internet is poor at this moment, guys. So Project Bluebeam, they're just gonna have a show. It's gonna be a show in the sky where they're gonna show alien spacecrafts. They're gonna show, they might show extraterrestrials. Where I had a, let's see if I can find something here. I did have on the next video. I'll have it for you. Of it's gonna be a 4D. Yeah, I think this is a good explanation of it right here.
With Create Studio Pro, you can create amazing.
Yeah, we'll just have to cover that on a later video, guys. So what they are going to do is create an event in the sky just to create fear, where it's going to show that we are being invaded by aliens, where it's going to feel real, it's going to look real, it's going to sound real. You won't know it's fake. So it will look so realistic, feel so realistic. It's going to cause so much fear and panic. So those that doesn't know what's happening will be afraid, and they won't know what's going on. So don't be alarmed, just expect this to happen, and just know right after that or while this is happening, you will start to see you will start to encounter the real live aliens as well. So don't panic and don't fear, because most of these ETs are very friendly, except for certain species, a certain group where they are malevolent beings. There's also good beings as well. So, like I said, just raise your vibration and you don't have to worry about encountering any negative extraterrestrials. So, prepare your mind. There's so much that's coming out, guys. So much technology that is going to be released once the dust settles. There is, like I said, years before, I was telling people, prepare your mind for ET to reveal themselves. Like I said, I was getting that stared at, you crazy, you've lost your mind. But now that we are actually in the midst of this happening, it's it's clear to see that I'm not insane, guys. I'm very sane. So I'm just trying to get you guys prepared, so that way mentally prepared, so you don't lose your mind, because most everyone will be losing their minds when everything is taking place. So we're just going to be entering, the world is going to change very quickly, guys. So let's see if I can we'll just cover that on the next video. The world is going to be moving very quickly, so just prepare yourself mentally and also physically. So they're gonna reveal teleportation. They do have teleportation devices that was given to them by the ETs. There's time travel devices. That was also a technology given to the government by ETs. And there is a technology where we can 3D print our food. So there's no need to plant food. There's no need to cook the food. We just print them, 3D print them, and it will look real, feel real, taste real. We just 3D print it. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take them for them to release that technology, but it is available. It is here. And also crypto is just going to explode, guys, within the next few months, few weeks, and then years, because the entire financial system is going to collapse. The entire world currencies is going to collapse. They're going to lose 90 to 100% of this value. No one will be accepting cash. Cash will be worthless. So I don't recommend saving cash under your bed, under your mattress, in your safe, because it's going to be worthless. So the best thing to do is convert your fiat currencies into crypto. I do recommend exchanging a small portion of it into silver. silver is going to be more valuable than gold. So I wouldn't worry about gold. Just buy some silver, but don't buy too much. So you have to put mostly, I would say 90% of your fiat currency into silver. Not silver, but crypto. So once crypto explodes and takes off, and then you become a millionaire and a billionaire physically, then you can preserve your wealth by buying more silver, because it's going to be widely available. And one of the richest country that's going to emerge from all of this is Mexico and Chile, because they're the largest miner and producer of silver. So this is why the US is also in war with Mexico. So I'm not sure if they're trying to take over Mexico for some reason, but there is a war that is not out in the public, that is happening behind the scene, because the US is losing its power. It's losing the reserve currency will no longer be the US dollar. So it will be a digital currency that most of the cryptocurrencies will be backed by silver and gold. So this is where true money is, cryptocurrencies. And it's going to be the one world currency where globally everyone accepts it, and no one will be accepting any fiat paper money anymore. So this is where the wealth transfer comes into play. Most banks will fail, most exchanges are going to collapse, and like I said, it's important to have a wallet, because once exchanges fail, you no longer have exchanges holding your cryptos for you. You will have to self-custody your cryptos in your own wallet, which is where the Ghost Ledger comes into play, guys, which is the privacy crypto wallet. And seeing what's going to happen is what's going to help us prepare for the future now, in the now moment. And there's more I can say to you guys, but most of you won't be able to at least yet comprehend it, yet alone to believe it. So we'll save that for later videos when we are slowly approaching it. But there is a scenario where there's some truth in the Bible. So I'll take this from the Bible, where they say a rapture is going to happen. So all it is a shift in dimensions, where, let's say, if you're a good person and you're standing next to a bad person, you just literally gonna see the person just disappear before your eyes, because they're gonna shift into their corresponding dimension. That dimension they will go to, this is where they will experience the person they are. They will attract whoever they are. If they've been a bad person, they're going to automatically be sent to a dimension where they're only going to experience catastrophes, devastations. This is where they're going to experience hell in the flesh, in the physical plane. So for the good person, if you are standing next to a good person, then both of you will literally disappear out of the blue, out of the thin air, just disappear, and then you will go into a new dimension, because there's already another earth. There's two earths. There's a spiritual earth, and then there's a physical earth. They exist in the same space, in the same but they just overlapping each other on the plane of existence. So if you're vibrating on a higher frequency, then you will go to the earth that is vibrating on a higher frequency. This is how the aliens are able to interdimensional travel through time traveling, and traveling through dimension by shifting the frequencies or changing the frequencies, and then enter into a different dimension. And there's so much that's gonna be exposed, guys. Everything's gonna be happening so quickly. So there's not gonna be any more laws, man-made laws. The court system will break down. There will be no more police. The police departments, the police will will no longer be available. For example, if someone's breaking into your home, if one's doing you harm, then you cannot depend on the police guys. So this is where having the right community, forming the proper community is key. It's about survival in these moments. So for you to survive, you need to surround yourself with the right group of people, or you're not going to make it out alive. So this is why I keep telling you guys relationship is more important than anything, because survival is more important than anything. So it's about, at these times, it's about survival, because I have predicted that at least, and I was being conservative with these numbers, at least 1 billion of people is about to perish within the next few years. There's many ways it's gonna happen. One way is, like I said, the aliens will be hunting humans. Like I said, you don't have to worry about that if you are a good person. You will be vibrating on a high frequency. There's no way for them to, for you to attract them to you, for you to attract them to you. So prepare for that, because they will be looking for source of food. So this is how they will be feeding themselves, by hunting humans, just like the way human hunts animals, as above so below. We think we are superior humans. We thought we were superior to animals, but to some of the aliens, we are animals to them. So they are superior to us. So this is where this is going to be so much fear that's going to be going around. So another way people are going to perish is through catastrophes, devastations, natural disasters. So as you can see, there's a lot of earthquakes happening. It's not by accident. It's part of the cleansing process, the part of the purge, because the earth itself is alive, guys. It's a being. It's a living being. So the earth is getting rid of, in a way, for lack of a better word, is getting rid of the viruses that's been destroying it, which is some of the humans. As said in the Matrix, humans are a virus to this planet. So this is why most of them will be eradicated. And then once the dust is settled, humans will be, as it says in the Bible, will be laying with the lamb, will be laying with the lions. You don't have to be afraid of any other animals, because it will only be good people left. At least wherever you go, and if you are a good person, you will be shifted to your corresponding dimension, and then you will only see good people in that dimension. And if you're a bad person, you will be shifted to a dimension where it's just hellish, just catastrophes, just anything horrible you could possibly imagine. This is what's going to be happening in that dimension. There's going to be zombie apocalypse. There's going to be aliens hunting other humans. Whatever. There's going to be earthquakes, tsunamis, anything you could imagine. There's going to be other beings that come out of the woodwork. Like I said, there's not just these extraterrestrials. There's other being that's been living underground as well. There's also I'm sure most of you heard about Bigfoot. There's being that's bigger than Bigfoot. There's 60-foot wolves that's going to be chasing humans around. There's giants that's taller than some of the buildings, some of the skyscrapers. You most likely will see them come out. Most of this will be happening on, some of the dimensions. You will only be seeing them on social networks like TikTok. There's no way you will be seeing them in the physical, because you will not be attracting those things to you. The only way, let's say, there is also good other beings as well. So if you are a good person, like I said, don't worry about anything that's happening around you. So you will only encounter good other beings. So for example, if you're a good person, you will encounter a good being giant, just like the what was that movie? It's like I said, everything they put in the movie, guys, there's truth in it. I think it was called James and the Giant Beanstalk, where there were some giants. Those giants are real, guys. So most likely we are going to see all of this take place, and we are going to be transferred into a sci-fi where we'll be seeing flying cars, all the flying saucers you're seeing around, all the alien spacecraft. They say that it doesn't have any propulsions. All it's doing is using magnet technologies where it levitates, using electromagnetism to zap and transfer and transport itself. And most of the time it's being used with the mind. So you just think of a place. If you inside of the spacecraft, you just think of a place you want to be, and within like a few seconds you're already there. So if you want to be in a different part of the world, you just think of where you want to be, and then you within a few seconds you're there. Because there's also hopefully we should be at the point where they do release teleportation technology, because personally for me, I'm tired of taking planes. I'd rather just teleport somewhere. It's going to save so much times when it comes to traveling. So that will save a lot on time as well. So most of the time the airplane will become non-existent. Cars will become obsolete because of teleportation. So hopefully they do release that technology out. So let's see what else I'm missing. There's so much gonna happen, guys. Everything's gonna happen so quickly that people won't be able to catch up with whatever is happening. So I'm gonna save the rest for a part 2, because there's so much I have to say, because I can't just tell you everything at once. There's so much to for the brain to process, for the mind to comprehend. So this is why some of the things I don't say it, because most of you guys will think I'm crazy, just like everyone thinks I'm crazy anyway. But we are slowly seeing everything I have said has come to pass. So be on the lookout for the future events, also what I've just stated, also to happen as well. So I'll see you guys in the Telegram. If you're not in the Telegram, join. And we do host VCs often, and we do have conversations like this. Peace.